Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Anthony Martial reveals the promise made by Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United forward Anthony Martial has revealed that star midfielder Bruno Fernandes promised him a lot of assists in the second half of the season. After Cristiano Ronaldo's bitter exit from Old Trafford, Martial will see more minutes on the pitch if he remains fit. Speaking to ManUnited.com, he opened it up on his links up play with Fernandes. He said, "Well, that assist is something we always talk about. As he left to take part in the World Cup, I was telling him to make sure that he comes home in good shape, and he would say, of course, lots of assists are coming your way. It's very important to have connections on the pitch. You always want to know where your teammate is and where he is going to run into space. For example, Bruno, knows very well that I might go to take the ball at someone's feet and he will run deep. It's that kind of little connection that helps you get to know the playing style of your partner." The 27-year-old has struggled for fitness this season, with 3 separate injury issues curtailing his game time. He has played just 364 minutes of football this campaign, but has netted 4 goals and 2 assists. His direct involvement in a goal every 60 minutes shows that he has been in impressive form when fit. Martial's career at United has been full of ups and downs since he arrived in 2015. Erik has backed Martial to succeed under his guidance, and the forward must repay the manager's faith in the coming 6 months. Fernandes and Martial have linked up smartly on the pitch several times previously. The latter likes to drop deep to collect the ball, which pulls a defender with him. Manchester United looking to offload Brandon Williams. Manchester United defender Brandon Williams may be on his way out of Old Trafford soon. The 22-year-old has struggled to find game time under Erik Ten Hag. His first appearance of the season came in the Carabao Cup against Burnley, where he was allowed to come off the bench for merely 5 minutes. According to The Athletic, the Red Devils will entertain talks over Williams, with a permanent transfer looking to be the most likely option. Williams' lack of playing time is also due to the injuries he has been dealing with since the start of the campaign. The youngster is now fit and ready to play, but has Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia ahead of him in the pecking order. Williams is a fiery and committed player who loves to run up and down the flank. He has made 48 appearances for the senior United side in the last 3 years, scoring a solitary goal against Sheffield United in 2019. Williams was allowed to join Norwich City on a season-long loan deal last term. He was a regular for the Canaries, featuring 29 times, but failed to save his side from relegation. He did put in some impressive performances, but those were still not enough to earn him a first-choice left-back tag at United. Malacia has been a decent backup to Shaw under Ten Hag. The latter, when in form, has been exceptional down the left-hand side. Everton want to sign Anthony Elanga on loan. Everton are interested in signing Manchester United forward Anthony Elanga on loan during the winter transfer window, according to The Athletic. The 20-year-old was a regular starter during the second half of last season under Ralf Rangnick, but his game time has drastically reduced with Erik Ten Hag in charge. The youngster has played less than 500 minutes across 14 appearances this term, and it's now claimed that the Toffees are open to signing him on a temporary deal. Jadon Sancho is currently undergoing an individual training program in the Netherlands in order to improve him physically as well as mentally. Ten Hag has repeatedly said that he is unsure when Sancho could make his comeback. Until his return, it's unlikely that Elanga will be loaned out. A temporary deal to Everton would do a whole load of good for Elanga, considering he would get more exposure to Premier League football. However, it should not come at the cost of weakening United. Hence, a deal should not be considered unless Sancho is fit and firing again. In our view, any decision on Elanga could be delayed until the final days of the January transfer window. Meanwhile, United have been handed a hammer blow to their transfer plans, with Liverpool hijacking their move to sign Cody Gakpo from PSV. The Dutchman has been Ten Hag's priority attacking target, but he is now on his way to Anfield, with PSV officially confirming an agreement. United's hesitancy in making an early approach has cost them. The World Cup star has been lured by Jurgen Klopp's side out of the blue. Erik Ten Hag reveals striker search plans amidst Cody Gakpo Liverpool heartbreak. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has said that the club needs to find the right striker who fits the profile befitting a club of United's caliber. Ten Hag spoke to the press after United's win against Burnley in the Carabao Cup, where he reiterated his as well as the club's intention to bring in attacking reinforcement. Cristiano Ronaldo departed Old Trafford after his venomous interview with Piers Morgan. Ronaldo accused the club of trying to force him out and even blasted Ten Hag as disrespectful. The 37-year-old and the club mutually agreed to a contract termination. Since then, the team's need for a reliable goal scorer has only heightened. Cody Gakpo was United's primary target, but has now shockingly signed for Liverpool. In a statement, PSV Eindhoven confirmed that they have reached an agreement with United's bitter rivals over a deal for Gakpo. Ten Hag said on his striker pursuit, "We are aware we lost a striker, so I think we have to get a striker in, but it has to be the right one. The right one will bring quality to the team, and not just an add to the squad because that gives you only problems." The United boss added, "You know the criteria is high at Manchester United." Ten Hag also has his say on Marcus Rashford and what the Englishman can go on ahead to achieve this season. The Dutch coach remarked that Rashford has the ability to score 20 goals this season, but refused to give the winger a target. Ten Hag opined that he is happy with Rashford's output and urged the forward to continue in the same fashion. With United in desperate need of an improvement on their goal-scoring capabilities, such output will be welcomed. Man United target Cody Gakpo set to join Liverpool. Manchester United target Cody Gakpo is set to make the switch to Liverpool from PSV Eindhoven following an agreement between the clubs on Boxing Day. The Netherlands international has been on the Red Devils' radar since the last transfer window. They were heavily interested in signing him last summer, but ran out of funds after Anthony's arrival from Ajax. It was anticipated that they would make a fresh approach for the 23-year-old this winter, and reports claimed last week that the club had opened talks with PSV. However, Liverpool have now reached an agreement to sign the Dutch star in a massive blow for United. PSV sporting director Marcel Brands has revealed that it's a record transfer for the club. Gakpo confirmed earlier this season that he was expecting to join United last summer. He went on to say that he would consider a move to Old Trafford at the turn of the year. Hence, United had an open invitation to sign him next month, but their reluctance to make a formal bid has been capitalized by Jurgen Klopp's side with an early agreement. The Merseyside outfit have agreed to pay an initial £37 million for the versatile attacker, who has registered a stunning tally of 13 goals and 17 assists for PSV this term. United manager Erik Ten Hag reportedly had plans of playing him as a striker, and it will be interesting to see whether the club have alternative transfer options in place for January. Judging by their hesitancy to spend on Gakpo, United are probably looking for a temporary solution this winter. Atletico Madrid's Joao Felix is currently available on loan. Jesse Lingard hits out at false promises made by Manchester United. Former Manchester United forward Jesse Lingard has slammed the Red Devils for making false promises after his spectacular loan stint with West Ham. The 30-year-old left United on a free transfer to Nottingham Forest in the summer. Forest will be travelling to Old Trafford today, with Lingard making his return to the club where he spent 20 years. Speaking ahead of the game to The Telegraph, Lingard has taken a aim at his former employers. He said, "I don't know why I wasn't playing. I don't know what the problem was, whether it was politics or whatever. I still haven't got an answer to this day. I didn't even ask. I'd rather that someone, out of respect for me being there that long, told me, 'This is why you are not playing,' but I never got that. It was false promises. I was training hard and I was sharp. I was ready to play them games. When you are working hard in training and don't play, At the end of it, it's very frustrating. Lingard set the pitch on fire during his 6-month loan spell with West Ham. In 16 appearances, he scored 9 goals and bagged 4 assists. It was surprising to see Lingard return to Old Trafford after that, as many expected him to depart from United to get more game time under his belt. His claims of false promises might be against then manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who refused to sanction Lingard's exit multiple times. The Norwegian boss wanted the Englishman in the squad but never gave him a run of games to feel secure in the team. In fact, he didn't make a single Premier League start during Solskjaer's 3-year reign. United fans will remember Lingard for those memorable goals in FA Cup and League Cup victories. Manchester United could revisit signing Bayern Munich striker Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting on a free transfer. Manchester United could revisit the signing of Bayern Munich star Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting on a free transfer for the summer of 2023, according to The Athletic. The Cameroon international's current contract expires at the end of the season. However, he is yet to put pen to paper on a new deal, meaning interested clubs can start negotiating with the player in January. The 33-year-old remains a target for the Red Devils, who could pounce on the striker's signature, but the Bavarians could also opt to part ways with the forward in the coming month and cash in on him, which would present the Old Trafford side with a cut price deal. However, the Bundesliga giants are keen on extending Choupo-Moting's contract. He has been in fine form for the Allianz Arena side in the current campaign. The 33-year-old has made 16 appearances in all competitions for Bayern this season. He has found the back of the net 11 times and has provided 3 assists. The striker also featured for Cameroon at the 2022 World Cup. He scored for Cameroon in Qatar in the thrilling group stage fixture against Serbia that ended 3-3. United recently lost Cristiano Ronaldo just after the start of the mid-season break. While the 37-year-old's influence in the team under Erik Ten Hag had dwindled, he played a considerable part in the absence of Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford. The France international has had an injury-stricken campaign and has been unavailable for most of the season. On the other hand, while Rashford has done well, he is not a natural striker. Thus, the Red Devils evidently require a number 9 to bolster the front line. However, will Choupo-Moting make a move to the Old Trafford side in the coming future? It remains to be seen. Manchester United have hit another roadblock in their pursuit of Frenkie de Jong. Manchester United seem to have hit another roadblock in their pursuit of Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong, with the Spanish outlet Sport now claiming that the midfielder is viewed indispensable within the La Liga club. De Jong looked certain that he would leave the Catalonia club in the summer, with Erik Ten Hag's side the keenest to secure his signature. However, after much speculation, nothing happened and the Dutchman stayed put. United have continued to be linked with the 25-year-old, but now the report has claimed that the midfielder has become indispensable within the club, as Xavi sees him as the long-term replacement for Sergio Busquets. Both Eriksen and Casemiro are in their 30s, and eventually, a long-term replacement will be needed. De Jong is one of the best in the world and has shown his potential multiple times for both club and country. However, it's looking tough to secure his signature every day. While he is one of the best on his good day, it will be wise for Ten Hag to move on from him and look at other alternatives with similar traits to the Dutchman. It will be very surprising should the Catalonia club entertain any offer for their star midfielder next month. De Jong is a classy player, and links to Manchester United are unlikely to die down anytime soon. Fight between Arsenal and Manchester United for Joao Felix signature. United have been linked with a whole host of forward options. However, a name that has gained ground since the World Cup started is Joao Felix. United fans will know him well from his heroics for Atletico Madrid last season in the Champions League, knocking out United in the round of 16 stage, but following a complete breakdown in relationship with manager Diego Simeone, the club have confirmed their intention of letting Felix to leave in January. The Portugal international has endured a difficult time in Madrid, despite previously looking like a real wonder kid when he was at Benfica. It now looks like Felix could be allowed to leave on loan until the end of the season for a fee of around 9 million euros, with Arsenal and Man United looking to be well placed to win the race for his signature, according to us. Arsenal could do with strengthening up front at the moment, with Gabriel Jesus out with injury and with Mikel Arteta not having much depth behind him. United are also a little light in attack after the departure of Cristiano Ronaldo, while the likes of Jadon Sancho, Anthony and Anthony Martial having been particularly consistent this season. It would be interesting to see Felix in the Premier League, as he could perhaps revive his career with a fresh start in a new country and a new league. I will be uploading daily Man United news show, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.